Guys, this is Mark Pillar. I have a very cool demo that I wanted to show you, and that is for Backendless SDK for iOS. And the coolness of this demo is just that it's no longer just iOS. We have made some changes in the SDK where we integrated it with watchOS and tvOS. So exactly the same library can be used to build applications with Backendless for Apple TV and for Apple Watch. And there is a very cool demo that I have here. It's very basic, but still demonstrates the power of Backendless that I'd like to show you. So I'm going to switch to a different camera and demonstrate it to you. The library is now already in CocoaPods, and you can start building Apple TV and watchOS apps just by using Backendless. You can harness all the power of it, including real-time database. So let me switch to a different camera so I can show you the setup here and run the actual demo. Okay, so I have here my Apple TV connected to this small TV that is sitting right on my desktop. And there is an Xcode that is already configured and is connected to Apple TV. You can see right there in the build target, it says Apple TV. And that application is configured to work with api.backendless.com. You can see the app ID right there. And this is the Backendless console for that application. So what I'm going to do is I will run this app to run it right on Apple TV. And right now it's compiling and building, and right here we see that it's switching to run this app. And right here I have essentially this application running on my Apple TV. If you have tried the demo app that you get from Backendless, you'll recognize this. This is essentially just a super simple app that uses real-time database. And right here, the app, if I switch to Backendless console, it created a table called test table. And there is an object right here that has this foo property with the value hello world. So what I'm going to do is I will just type in a new value, and it will say hello Apple TV. And as soon as I save that value, you can actually see right there on Apple TV where it says hello world. As soon as I save this value right here, you see that it changed to hello Apple TV. And that change occurred because of real-time database, and the event that occurred in Backendless database has propagated to Apple TV. And likewise, if I were to just type any kind of value right there, for the sake of time, I will not bother typing any meaningful text. It's going to be just a bunch of characters. And if I go and submit that value, then you can see that this value now is propagated all the way to Backendless, and the console being real-time as well also shows that value right here that came from Apple TV. So this is something that is very basic, but I believe it is very, very cool, because exactly the same library that you would use for your iOS applications can now be used for Apple TV and watchOS apps, and using exactly the same APIs. So that's it. That's my demo, and we'll definitely have a lot more interesting things coming up for watchOS, Apple TV, and of course iOS. Thanks, guys, and as always, happy coding.